Welcome back to the proudest, most exciting pirate ship in all of Twitch and the known galaxy. Welcome to the Gaming Galleon. I'm Cap'n Raz. Hey, just another pirate? Please. I challenge you to find a pirate as cunning, crafty, and creative as the barrel-chested one you see before you. That's right, my friends. I'm not just some pirate here to, I don't know, stab you in the dead of night and take your girl. No, 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 no. I'm here to undercut you and take all your video games. You see? We have a great show for you this week. We are in the stormy coastal town of Baldur's Gate. That's right. I couldn't think of a better place to bring us this week to discuss all the things that we're going to be discussing today than Baldur's Gate. For one, it was Gen Con back in Indianapolis last week. Gen Con known as the 4 greatest days in gaming. Why? Well, this isn't some, fly-by-night, let's throw a couple of arcade machines in a dark room and, sell some video games for eBay prices. No, no, no. This is a serious convention. This is the kind of convention that bleeds out of the convention center and in to the professional football arena. Yeah, yeah. How about that, huh? That's serious business. I think around over 70,000 people attended Gen Con this year. How about that, huh? And Gen Con, it's older than the mountains. Created by Gary Gygax, the co-creator of Dungeons and Dragons. You got guys walking around there who used to hang out on Gary Gygax's porch, throwing dice and defeating Hydra. Shoulder to shoulder with the man. How about that, huh? That's serious business. You got a vendor hall. You got food trucks up the yin yang. You got game demo places. You got panels. You got LARPing. You got a whole anime area. And then, of course, my personal favorite, the auction house. You got people auctioning off stuff that's been sitting in their basements. And not their basements that they forgot about, but stuff they've been holding on to for decades. Stuff you never even heard of. And then there's a consignment area on the side. That's my personal favorite place to go because it's literally the only place in the convention hall to get video games. What I get this week? Nothing big. A couple of PS4 games here, $5 each. We had Infamous Second Son. Still had the redemption code in it, limited edition. I think you get like an outfit or something, maybe some other quests. Helldiver, action RPG, 4-player, good couch game. It says here the Super Earth Ultimate Edition. It's not. Just a vanilla disc with a redemption code that's already been used. Still, $5 for an action RPG. I'm in. What else do I like to do? Well, honestly, I didn't have a lot of people to go with this year. It was just me. Happens all the time. You always get people who say, hey, we're coming. It's going to be great. Things fall out. Floor falls out from under you. Next thing you know, you're the only guy around. It happens. No big deal. Okay? But that means I got to be creative with what I do with my time. Oh, boy, was I creative this year. You see, there's this place called True Dungeon that they have set up, and I don't know. It's in the Indianapolis Colts Arena, but it's not the stadium itself. It's like in a big multi-purpose room looking place with really high-end ceilings. Maybe it's their backup indoor court. I don't know. Maybe they're doing, what's that thing that we used to do in high school where you'd run from one end to the other and then back, and what was that thing? Shuttling? I don't remember. Anyway, maybe they do drills down there. But during Gen Con, they turn off all the lights, and they put up all these walls to create the AKA True Dungeon. Quote-unquote True Dungeon, not AKA. basically, it's a combination of a haunted house and a D&D game. You go in there with some friends, you're solving puzzles, you're dealing with monsters. It's all right there in front of you, no imagination necessary. There's a combat system. You can pick up gear, and then when you leave the dungeon, they give you tokens as kind of as redemption for your gear, so that if you want to go again, you can. Kind of cool. It's very pricey. It's like $50 to get in, and it's timed. So if you're a little slow when it comes to puzzles, they're kind of shuffling you into the next room like, it's the Apollo and they're Sandman with the broom. So in that regard, I don't really like to play it because it's like, why am I going to spend $50 to get shuffled around? You know what I'm saying? So, but I really like it in there because it's dark, low lighting, everybody's dressed up, and I wanted to be a part of it. I just wanted to be a part of it. I had no one else to hang around with, nothing else to do. So before I left home, I made a little care package. Let me show you. I found a table, kind of outside where people were getting ready. Still in the dark. It's still in that section, but it's not into the actual dungeons. A couple of tables where people put together, their character sheets or whatever, or meet up. So I sit down at this table. Got my backpack here. Had a little pirate flag. Laid that out on the table. I don't know, decoration. A little mood music. We had the Game Boy Advance SP running Shadowgate Classic. Remember this one? Oh yeah. That one takes it back, huh? Right? We got a little mood lighting here, a couple of candles, picked up for $1. We had a sign. Oh boy. Had a sign made out of some paper that my sister brought all the way from Nassau. What's it say here? Pick the chest, win a prize, $1. What was the game, you may ask? Well, let me show you. So it's something I picked up at this year's Renaissance Fair. It's called Shut the Box. Here's the box. Right there. Got a little felt there. Little playing field. The object is to get the shortest, smallest points possible. It's like a head-to-head game, right? Oh, I already dropped one. Get another 6-sided here. Get this one. Let's try again. What do we got? Roll a 5. There's a 5 there. Yeah, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 1 there. So I could do a 5, drop the 5, or I could split it up, make it a 2 or a 3. Or maybe I want to do a 4 and a 1. Let's go 4 and a 1. Let's do it again. We got an 8 there. Drop the 8. Go again. Got a 4 and a 5. Let's go 5. And let's go 6 and a 3. Another 9. Drop it. Oh, wow, I'm dropping a lot of these, huh? And a 3. And an 8. I think that's it. So I'm dead in the water. I rolled an 8. I can't play on an 8 anymore. So what's my ending score? Whatever is still up. 17, 23, 25. So the object was, if you could manage to get less than 20, you get a prize. What did I have as prizes? I've got 10 million of these things. They're Guardian of the Galaxy. What are these? Dice with a couple of cards in there. Maybe you get Rocket Raccoon. Maybe you get Groot. You can fight them against each other. Okay? $1 a game. If you win, you get one of those. How successful was this little venture of mine? 0. Not a single person played. I think I sat there for about 40 minutes. Had a group of guys come down to share the table with me. They're getting ready to go into the dungeon. They looked at me. I told them the story. The guy's like, "You gonna try and get 20? I used to have one of those years ago. That's really hard." You know what, buddy? It's just Gen Con. Okay? It's not Vegas. Drop $1. Maybe it was too high. I just felt like do $1 because who's carrying change these days? I would have went for a quarter, but who's gonna have a quarter? Anyway, there you go. Maybe I'll have better luck next year. Maybe I should bring change. Next year, change. All right. Who's ready to play some video games? Let's head into Baldur's Gate. I can't think of a better way to celebrate a Gen Con show than playing a Dungeons and Dragons game. We have Dungeons and Dragons, actually Forgotten Realms, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance for the Nintendo GameCube. This came out on the PS2, the Xbox. As far as I'm concerned, they're all competent. GameCube's kind of my way to go, though. My favorite. So, let's go. Let's make our way into the Elfsong Tavern. We'll mill around a bit, see if we can get a job, and then let's start adventuring. Oh, and don't worry. Don't worry. If you think this isn't bursting with awesome stuff, you'd be mistaken. Because it is. We'll see that at the bottom of the hour. And of course, sitting in the mailbag here, we have a question from one of you eloquent souls, kind enough to gift me with a query. See that at the end of the show. But for now, let us don the ancient arcane harp of transition and make our way into the Elfsong Tavern, nestled within the safe confines of Baldur's Gate. Alright, a little audio here for you. Alright. Next thing we're going to do here, let me get some headphones. Ooh, you hear that? Hear that rustling wind out there? There's a storm in Baldur's Gate tonight. Can you hear the wind? Hear the clink of glasses and cutlery. Hear the whispers of nefarious deals going on. All kinds of shadowy people here in the tavern. Now this is D&D, so obviously we got to get familiar with our character. Let's take a look. We're playing with Adriana. She's level 13. I understand she's not the modest type. That's not her doing, that's mine. Usually we have some clothes on her, but I felt like to make this a little more interesting, why don't we just go in there with no gear and pick up whatever we find along the way. How's that sound to you? Okay? Anyway, she's a sorceress, she's an elf, she's level 13, that's serious business. If you're a level 13 sorceress, you're going to have some tricks up your sleeve. And for you D&D nerds out there, this is all 3.5 rules. Alright, first of all, if we're going to have a quest, we got to find somebody to talk to and quest with them, right? Let's go check out this chick over here. Well met! Kiera? How doth the night find you?
I wouldn't spend too much time with me, stranger. Best move on. Lest my misfortune attach itself to
Whatever do you mean, dear?
Surely you've heard of the thieves plaguing Baldur's Gate? Well, one of them waylaid the merchant caravan I was guarding while we were less than a league.
What was she guarding it with? Her flask there? Or her stein? What happened?
They came upon us in the night, slaughtered several guards, and made off with most of the caravan's goods, including a box of rare spices from
Oh.
I was hoping that I could track down the thieves and set the matter right by at least recovering the box of spices. But since coming to the city, I've had no luck tracking down their guild.
You know, I seek these thieves just as you. If I come across your box of spices in my travels, I will let you know.
You're kind, stranger, but I fear that you'll have as little luck as I've had. carry my best wishes with you in any event.
Hey, lady, fingers crossed, alright? Let's not be gloom and doom about it. Alright. Now, I've got the inner ear of the City Watch and the Harpers, which are kind of like the FBI of Baldur's Gate. And they tell me there's a secret passageway located in the sewers. And that's how you get into the Thieves Guild. Let's make our way down there. Farewell, patrons! GameCube game, great loading. Gotta say it. Here we are in the stormy, bleak streets of Baldur's Gate. And we're gonna find the nearest sewer cap and make our way into the sewers. Cowabunga! Alright. Now things are going to start getting interesting. Because down here... Oh, yeah. Down here... There be loot. Now if we go down there, we're going to go into the crypts. We don't want to deal with those goofballs. We're going to make our way toward what we heard is this secret passageway. Got a little treasure chest open here. Let's kick this baby open. What's inside? A dagger? Oh, better than nothing. It looks like a kitchen knife. Alright, now... Oh, a couple more treasure chests here. What do we got? Some gold. Gold and a potion. That'll be handy. We're gonna need that health potion. Magic potion. A little more gold. And what's in here? A bow. Don't mind if I do. We'll arm that, even though we don't have any arrows. Now, somewhere around this wall here, there's supposed to be... Aha! A secret entrance to the Thieves Guild. Alright, now this is a cutscene. We're not going to get into that. Probably cut all this out. Alright, here we go. Now these little Bibles here, these are pretty handy. If you're playing two-player and you stand next to one of these, your buddy's dead. He'll come back to life. But we don't got no buddy. So we better be careful. Now what do we got? We got a bow. We got a dagger. And of course, being a magic user, we got some spells up our sleeve. Let's open with the magic missile, shall we? Hello? Thieves? I'm going into this blind. I have played this recently, but I haven't played this particular level in, I don't know, a few weeks, so I don't really know what to expect. I have an idea, but we're going to be looking for those spices. Uh-oh. We got company. Alright, we're going to open the door and then spray the area. Oh! Get back! Ha! Oh my god, they're still alive. They're cutting into me. We don't got time for this. We're gonna find these spices within the hour here. Okay. That took a lot of potion out of me. See that blue line? That's my magic. Green is experience, and then red is obviously health. I'll take a magic potion here. What, did you forget about me? Oh, come on. Oh, totally cut me. Alright, well, this is working, but not as... Oh, a ring. That's pretty cool. Not as well as I would like. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get crazy. We're going to buy a new spell. I've got 23 points saved up. That may seem like a lot, but trust me, it's not. Now, I think I've decided it's going to be between two spells here. Two spells I've never picked before. So I don't really know what they're capable of. You got Snowblind, which is a cone of frost that shoots from your outstretched fingertips, dealing cold damage to your enemies. Sounds good. Costs a lot. So I bet it's pretty good. But I've already got Burning Hands, which is essentially the same thing. Only it's fire. Now I'm willing to bet that cone of frost may be a lot bigger. But, I don't know. I'm feeling lucky. I think instead I want to go with Lightning Bolt. A bolt of lightning streaks from the caster toward a nearby enemy. I don't know what this thing's going to do. I don't know how good it is. I think we actually have enough to buy both. Let's open with the Lightning Bolt. If we get bored with it, if it sucks, maybe once we get back from the chest, we'll buy the Cone of Cold. We got some weapon racks here. What do we got? A club, I'll take it. Take a club over a dagger any day. Get this thing out of here. Another stupid dagger. Alright, what do you say we do a little... Now, this is something that most people don't do. This is a tip. If you ever get a new spell in any game, do a little field testing. Alright, now what do we got here? We got a couple of powder kegs. I can't think of a better way to test out this spell. Let's stand a good amount away. I don't want to get caught in the blast. Arm the spell. Here we go. Oh. What, I gotta hold it down? Alright, here we go. Oh! Now we're cooking with gas! Yeah! Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, that's what dreams are made of right there. I love it. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. Always play it safe. We can spare 8 seconds to save the game. There we go. Just in case, because if we die, look, it's all the way back. And we've already done some stuff here. Alright, what do you say we clear out of room or 2, and then we're going to go to the chest. Alright, how's that sound? Okay. Let's do it. We'll come back to the game in Galleon. We'll take a look at some booty. Who's down for some booty, huh? I know you're down for booty. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Ah, Cobalt! Ha! You smell that? That's barbecued cobalt. Hello? Oh, here's a way back up to Baldur's Gate. I don't think we need that right now. Oh, they're trying to throw spears. Oh, that one hit. Oh, they're hitting me. How we doing on? Seems to be reasonable. Oh, his back's turned. Are you ready for this? I'll wait for just the right moment. Come on, turn around. Turn around. All right, they're all together. This is perfect. Here we go. Open the door! Ah! Oh yeah, that was worth every penny. Another club. Who else is here? I'll check a potion here. Turn around. Turn around. Go by your friend. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Oh, they don't like that. Barbecued thief! Oh, man, I could do this all day. Oh, I think I found their dining room. Oh, that's a staff. I love staffs. Oh, yeah, get out of here. Now we're looking good. Oh, we were looking good before, but we're looking even better. Ah! Have a seat. I could do this. I hope somebody's watching the time, because I am 10,000 miles away right now. Oh, look at this. Now, this is what's great about this game. They got a little formation going. I bet we need to mix this up. Oh! Oh my gosh. One's dropped. I'm drinking a lot of potions doing this. We're out of potion. Oh boy, this is going to be a problem. For some people, it's going to be a problem. Meteor Swarm! You better run! Fire Staff, Fine Staff of Disruption. Jeweled Longsword? Okay, now we're getting serious. Oh yeah. I like that. Meteor Swarm, huh? You didn't see that coming. They got a potion. Oh, we got some arrows. That's good. We're gonna need those because it's getting a little... It's getting a little... running out of stuff here. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Yeah! Thank you, gentlemen. Please don't get up. Alright, so here's a nice little bedroom. Why don't we stop here? Looks like a good safe area. And we'll come on back. And we'll check out a little broody. Huh? How's that sound, huh? How about that? You good with that? Okay, good. Good stuff. All right. Okay, guys. We better go through this quick, because I don't know how we're doing on time. I think we're way behind. So let's hit this baby up, okay? We got two deals here. I'm not sure which one you're going to like more, but they relate to today's game in a way that it's all GameCube stuff, okay? The first thing, now there's a rule when you're doing pickup videos. I don't know if you knew this. There's a rule when you're doing pickup videos. Never end with the hardware. People don't give a crap about the hardware, all right? They're waiting for you to get through the hardware so they can see the games you got. But in this case, we're going to leave the GameCube for last. And yes, there is a GameCube in here. But when you see the GameCube we got, you're going to be like, I don't think I'm ever going to see another GameCube again. It's that special, my friends. Okay? Let's start with the games. We got all these games in one day and a lot. They were $1 each. Are they the greatest games ever? No. But you know what? We don't have a lot of them. Let's see what we got. Okay. First thing here. Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. 4-player, no, 2-player. I think this is basically like a Baldur's Gate. I think so. Complete. So there's a little sticker on the disc there. So you can play as SpongeBob. You can play as Patrick. Danny Phantom. I don't know who else is in here. There you go. Action RPG for $1. I know it's Nickelodeon, but still. Tac 2, Staff of Dreams, your typical 3D platformer. There were a lot of these during that era. I don't know why my face is so red. Boy, is my face red. Looking good. I think we have this already. Alright. Pack World 2. We played Pack World 3 long ago on our voyage to Club 255. Feel free to look that one up. This is Pack World 2. This looks decent, I suppose. You got a manual in there. I don't know. I see some ring scratching up here. That makes me. I wonder. But the nice thing about these world games is they always have the original game, the original Pac-Man floating around, or like some original Pac-Man game floating around in them for play. So if anything, you're getting that. All right. Well, this was in this? Oh, I guess I got some PS2 stuff here too. Okay. Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution. I don't think we had this. I've been looking for this for a long, long time for the right price. Why do we need this? We have the original. The one player mode in this, I believe, is called Kumite mode. Is almost like an RPG in and of itself. It's like you go to this tournament, and you know people are on different platforms, and you get to pick who you're fighting. I don't know. I've never actually played it, but I hear it's great. The critics they gushed about it years ago when this Evolution expansion for Virtual Fighter 4 came out. So I'm looking forward to finally playing that. It's a nice copy, and this was a buck. All right. Ridge Racer for the PlayStation 2. I think we may have this. I don't know. Ridge Racer 5. I think I just like her. Complete. Yeah, look at just I don't know. This is a very eye-catching game for me. You know, Ridge Racer couldn't be more run of the mill, but I don't know that particular one. Just get some more GameCube games here. Back to the GameCube. We got what is this? This the receipt? Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the receipt. It's just saying they're all buck each. So this one, Nightfire, or no, 007, everything not enough, very common. Probably have this in triplicate. It came with Everything is Nothing and Nightfire as well. Okay. All right. Were these 50 cents? It couldn't be. It came out to $8, and we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. These might have been 50 cents each. I'm gonna say they were a buck each. Yeah, they're a buck each. Okay. Sims 2 Pets. Gross. Is there anything interesting in here? No. Just a complete copy. Okay. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Great game, insanely common. 2. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. I don't know if we had that. It's so hard with these Need for Speeds. There's so many different kinds. Pack Fever. Here we go. Here's one I wanted to get a hold of. It's Mario Party Namco style. I like that we have some Soul Calibur. We got a Soul Calibur guy back there. We got Teihachi from Tekken back there. I'm curious to see what other Namco characters are in this. I'm a sucker for crossover games. And apparently Sims Busting Out is our manual. Okay. Great. Two more. Oh, Sims Busting Out. Here it is. Does it have Pack Fever in it? No. How many manuals of this stupid game do we need? I played this once, bored the hell out of me. And finally, wow. Are we this desperate? It's Dollar Games. Trying to fill an hour here, folks. Bratz. Rock Angels. Yeah, you get the chance to live the life of a rock angel. I already gathered that from the front. You didn't have to restate it on the back. All right. So, we have a deal here. Walked into a pawn shop one day. Didn't see anything. This place is usually dry. Usually a nightmare. The guy in the back, some 20-something, who used to work at GameStop. These guys are the worst. Because they think they know what they're talking about. They don't. And I'm like, you got any games at all? Anything interesting? He's like, oh, I don't know. I got a GameCube in the Mac. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, well, bring it on out. He brings this thing out in a shopping bag. I'm not that excited about it. We have a GameCube, to be, honestly, or obviously. But this one's got a little something interesting to it. Take a look at this. It had the GameCube and a couple controllers here. And it had this. This guy's heavy. It's a GameCube fold-out monitor. Look at that. I mean, as if your GameCube wasn't designed to be on the go with that handle enough. Now we got this fancy schmancy monitor. Pretty cool. So I'm like, well, what are you asking for? He's like, I don't know, I was thinking 40. It's cool, I never see these, but 40, that's too much. So I went with the whole, well, does it work? And he's like, oh, well, should. I'm like, yeah, sure it should. Let's see if it should. He plugs it in. It's got a whole bunch of different wires here. While he's getting started, I start looking at the controllers. We got one crappy aftermarket. Digging around the bag. We've got one first-party Platinum controller. Nice shape. I'm not seeing any tears or anything. And, believe it or not, another black first-party. And another black first-party. 4 controllers, 3 of them first-party. That's a pretty good deal. You'd be shocked how much these go for these days. These easily go for 20 bucks. It's those damn Smash players. So that alone, I'm looking at these controllers like, I could make some money back easily with those controllers. Reels. So does this thing work? He finally hooks it all up. We fire it up with the game that's in it, which happens to be Fight Night Round 2. I know you're rolling your eyes, but keep in mind, this particular boxing game actually has Super Punch-Out on it for the Super Nintendo. They couldn't give us online play for the GameCube, EA, so they decided to work out a little deal with Nintendo, get a little exclusive content on this particular disc for its release. While the PS2 and the Xbox versions of this game play online, this one plays Super Punch-Out. Arguably, this is the best of the bunch for that reason. We'll fire this guy up. Nothing. She ain't working. I'm not sure what the problem is. Obviously, he doesn't either. So that's when I'm like, okay, so what is it really priced as now? And he's like, oh man, I don't know. If it's not working, I guess I could do 25. And I'm like, I don't know, let me think about it. I dig around in the bag a little more. Because there is more. There's 2 more games. FIFA Street 2. I know we didn't have this one. Big whoop. Real nice shape. Who cares? It's a soccer game. Arcadey soccer game, but soccer nonetheless. And Need for Speed Carbon. Again, one of these Need for Speeds. Ended up we didn't have this either, so whatever. But, you know, racing game. That ain't what I'm looking on your GameCube for. So I'm like, let me look at this. I mean, okay, at the end of the day, I could probably make the money back. But am I willing to go through the trouble of putting down the 25 bucks, going home, selling the dude controllers, then sending them out for what is essentially some sports games and a GameCube? And I'm thinking about it, I'm looking at this thing, and that's when I look at the side and I realize there's something off about it. I'm realizing that on the side here there's a hole which usually isn't there. So if we turn it to the right and look at the bottom, is that a broadband input for the GameCube? Oh yeah, there were like 3 games you could play online for the GameCube: Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2, Phantasy Star Online Episode 3, Card Revolution, and Mario Double Dash. I don't know why Mario. I guess they were doing it for Sega's sake. Who knows? But for whatever reason, Nintendo put out a very hard to find, very pricey broadband peripheral. It's an add-on. And it's not something you see every day. You think that Game Boy Advance disc is expensive? You think that Game Boy Advance disc is hard to find? Try finding one of these suckers. I don't think I've ever seen one in my life. And they go for a pretty penny. Did they still work today? They sure do. Believe it or not, you can still use this guy if you hook her up. If you go to a website where they're still playing Phantasy Star Online to this day, thus making this a very still relevant and very hard to find and sought after peripheral. So when he came back with 25 and said, "Hey," and as he approached, he said, "So what do you think?" At the very same moment, he's saying, "Hey, is that a broadband adapter on the side?" I said, 25, I'll take it. That's magic. Will this thing ever work? I hope so. Do I know anyone smart enough to fix it? Maybe. But at the end of the day, we got the adapter. Pretty cool stuff. Could you imagine if we could get that monitor running? Where were they playing this? Could you imagine an online GameCube all self-contained like this? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. It's a wonder that Phantasy Star Online wasn't in it. All right, let's get back to Baldur's Gate. We got some spice to find. We got some thieves to take out. We got some gear to find. And we got a voyage to wrap up, babies. Where's that transition? Transition me, baby. Baldur's Gate! Dark Alliance. The Nintendo GameCube. Audio. Whew. Man, it is hot. Where are my headphones? Oh my god, they're under it. Alright, here we go. Oh, these guys are starting to stink. Jeez. Is there nothing? Oh, here's a weapon rack. Another club. A Warren club. Great, even worse. They were probably playing gotcha with each other late at night. Alright, let's go. Okay, ready for this? What spell we got armed? Lightning bolt? Don't forget we got those arrows now too. We got 20 arrows. Oh, we had just enough. Whew. We were just about to run out of juice there. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Get out of here. Oh, I'm a great shot. I'm a great shot. There we go. Oh! I just used half our payload. Okay. Yeah. Open Dorsky. I think we're out of potion. Short sword. I guess we'll pick it up for now. 12 gold. Okay. What about in here? Ah! Oh, whatever you do, don't let these things get near you. Ugh. I can't believe they're not dying in one shot. Out of arrows. Here we go. You think we should switch to magic missile? Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. In Dungeons and Dragons lore, the way magic missiles work is you, as the caster, you close your eyes and think about your target, and then the missile, as long as it doesn't hit any foreign objects, will eventually find its target. That's a lot of guys in there. How am I gonna do this? You ready for this? Mania Swarm! There's like one guy left. There you go. Present. They look like, I don't know, peeled oranges. Oh, what do we got in here? Oh, baby.
Short bow +1. Don't mind if I do. Drop this crap. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I should take that jeweled sword, though. I bet that jeweled sword's worth some money. Alright, we'll keep that. 18 gold. 21 gold. Oh, a ruby? An emerald. Oh. We gotta check out these. You gotta check out the jewelry, right? Look at that emerald. Oh my god. That's amazing. Oh, another ruby? We got some arrows. A little gold. A sapphire. Gotta check out the sapphire. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I think we found a big time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. Couple of heals. Recall potion is exactly what we need. Battle axe +1 pretty heavy, but we'll be able to sell that. Whoa! Another sapphire. And look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, what we've been looking for. The old spice box. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, well, we better get it back to that lady. We picked up that recall potion. What do those do? They'll bring us right back into the warm hearth of the Elf Song Tavern. Okay. Hi, welcome back, guys. I'm sorry, I still don't have any clothes. Sorry about that.
I wouldn't spend too much time with me, stranger. Best move on. Lest my misfortune attach itself to you.
Hey, look. I found your spices. They may be, I think they're what you're looking for, right? Here they go.
Spices. You found them. You have my thanks, stranger. Please, take this as payment. It's the least I can give you for returning the spices to me.
Alright. A shield. Yeah, thanks for the sewer cap, lady. Alright. Well, I think that's a good place to stop. Should we sell? I know you guys want to sell, right? We gotta at least see how much we get for those sapphires. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're almost 600 gold for the sapphires. Emeralds are gonna come out to run it. That's 900, almost 1,000 gold, huh? Oh, we got 3 rubies. Oh yeah, that's like 1,000 gold. Should we buy the poor woman some clothes? At least leave her with her dignity. Poor Adriana. There you go, sweetheart. Thanks for playing. All right, you look great. Put your staff on. All that a girl. All right, we'll leave it there. We'll leave our friends in the Elf Song Tavern. And we'll head back to the show. All right. Okay.
There we go. That's guys, that's Baldur's Gate. Let me tell you something. It's very difficult for me to recommend a 2-player game cooperative more than Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. There's a lot of games like this, but you know, the world and the balance, the story, it's great. And especially if you can share it with a friend. There's just enough challenge there, just enough resources. You never feel like you guys have it too easy or you got it too tough. There are times where you look at each other and you think, are we going to make it? And that, my friends, is the mark of a great game. Keep an eye out for this one, okay? It's a treasure. It's a treasure. All right, before I leave you, of course, we got a camera back here. The old bag that tells no tales. Given to me by my loving sister a long time ago. I'm not sure who she mugged to get it. I don't ask questions. And I don't tell tales. Oh, wait, I do tell tales. So I ain't dead yet. Anyway, let's see if we get a question here from one of you fine people. All right. Look, I put a certain letter in here. I stacked the deck. I didn't know there were other letters in there. I don't know what they say. They're probably all hate mail. Not this one, though. This is brought to us by our fine friend, the J-Nerd, all the way out in Normandy, France. He writes, "Ahoy, Captain Raz. A man of your experience surely has an occasional fancy for antiquity. I wonder what might be my preferred mythical creature. Is there one that you think is underused or underappreciated in video games? Any that you love getting to fight or befriend?" Ah, well, the J-Nerd. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. If you ever want to send us a letter, feel free to just whisper it to the old Gaming Galleon channel. We'll put it on paper, pop it in the bag for you. Maybe you'll see it in a future voyage. Well, that's easy. There's no better mythical being out there than the Beholder. You guys ever see a Beholder? It's basically a head with no body and about 8 tentacles coming out of it. It's got a face. It's got a big maw full of fangs. And in each of these 8 tentacles, there's an eyeball. And what do these eyeballs do? They all produce some different type of magic. One of the eyeballs allows the entire Beholder to levitate. One will enfeeble you. One will turn you to stone. And one will just fry you with lightning, along with the others. The Beholder, I mean, is there anything more exciting than coming across a Beholder? There's just so much that they can do. And, I mean, I don't think that they're fascinating because there's a lot of stuff in Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy games that are derived from ancient mythology. But I don't think the Beholder came from anywhere. I think the Beholder came from D&D. And there aren't a lot of monsters that were just created for the sake of fantasy. And I think that's really neat. I mean, our fantasy, our time. Sure, there were obviously all the mythical beings from, the Greek mythologies were fantasy, but they were for, they were for religion. The Beholder's always just been for fun, man. And they're terrifying. So yeah, I think I definitely have to give it to the Beholder. And to have one as a pet, do you have to clean up after a Beholder? How does that even work? They gotta let loose some waste somehow, right? I don't know. That'd be great though. That'd be totally awesome. All right, thank you for the question, Jay. Once again, feel free to send us your letters, questions, and queries, or comments. We'll read them on the show. Okay, guys, that's it for Baldur's Gate. We got to make our way back to old Indianapolis. Be normal, boring human beings again. Play video games just to fill in the days. That's how it works. But don't worry. The ship will sail again. You'll be able to escape once again. You'll be able to take off the hat of whatever you are, a teacher or a construction worker or even a streamer. Be a pirate once again. Until next time, my friends. Well and adieu to ye fair Spanish maidens. Well and adieu, ye ladies of Spain, for we received orders for to bust up the Thieves' Guild. And lo, nevermore shall we see ye again. Keep your powder dry, my friends.